into a nightmare no baby should see. Born stubborn, full of determination, and many times I brought condemnation. But every scar I painfully bore dared them to watch me rise once more. I didn't ask to be born in that family, I didn't ask for that kind of life. I was only a child doing what I had to make it through life. When survival is all that you know, you bend the rules and do what you must. So go ahead and judge me, I'd rather that than sympathy. I will never hang my head for what survival asked of me. I stand here with my head held high. I'm not who I was, I reclaimed my life. I'm not my past or a number in a file, not another broken statistic left behind. I'm more than someone who survived. There's still a steady fire inside. Every scar says I made it this far. They thought I'd break or fall apart. Guess I had a lion's heart. I carry things no child should carry. I learned too young not to trust. I grew beneath the weight of secrets and still rose up through the dust. They call my story unbearable, the kind most wouldn't make it through. They don't know the strength it took to live what I lived and still choose a love. I could have let the darkness name me, I could have passed the damage on, but I made myself a promise. With me the cycle would be gone. Somewhere, somewhere, somehow I would tear those old walls down and build a different legacy. On the ground where I once drowned, I stand here with my head held high. I'm not who they tried to make me, I reclaim my life. I'm not my past or a number in a file, not another broken statistic left behind. I'm more than someone who survived. There's still a steady fire inside. Every scar says I made it this far. They thought I'd break or fall apart. Yes, I had a lion's heart. Let them think whatever they want, they never stood inside the flame. They say the fire that lives in me, but they don't know from where it came. I'm doing pretty damn good for a soul they tried so hard to break. I turned pain into a reason to make a different choice each day. The generations coming after me won't have to carry what I knew. And someday when they hear my story, they'll understand what I fought through. They'll recognize the fire in them and know exactly where it starts. Not from every time I suffered, but every time I chose to rise. I stand here with my head held high, happy, healing, finally free inside. I'm not who I was and I'm not ashamed. I walked through hell and still became more than a victim, more than a lie, more than somebody who merely survived. I took every scar and made it a star. I dared them to watch. Now look where we are. I changed what came after. I broke through the dark. I became my own rest. I became my own spark. Call me stubborn, damaged or scarred. I know exactly who I am. I am a warrior with a lion's heart. I entered this world screaming, but I will not leave on my knees. I took a lifetime full of trauma and turned it into legacy. And when they look back on my story, I hope they finally understand I wasn't born a warrior. because I had to stand.